This pregnant teenager is in a medically induced coma, beaten and left for dead. Her ex-boyfriend is in custody.
And new tonight, we're talking with the victim's father, who's watching her 1-year-old child and telling us this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson is working this story live tonight. Danny?
Yeah, Sue and Brian, Elizabeth Batchelder's dad, Brian, got the horrible call last night, the call that said that his daughter had been beaten and he needed to come and get her young daughter. He says now he's trying to stay strong for the two of them.
Oh, baby.
Brian Batchelder says he's trying to keep it all together now for his 19-month-old granddaughter, Kyrie. He has custody of her now.
I needed to make sure that she's okay. She went through a lot. She was there when it happened.
The it that happened, according to Brian, was the horrific beating of his pregnant daughter, Elizabeth, the mother of little Kyrie.
The neighbors said that they could hear her head being slammed against the floor from inside their house.
Allegedly beaten by Kyrie's father, Adam Phillips.
It was severe. He pulled all the hair off the front of her. He pulled all the hair off the front of her forehead.
He says his daughter Elizabeth went the few blocks to Phillips's home last night to try to borrow his car because hers wasn't working.
Always got to grab her phone. He's ruined like 4 phones of hers because that's all he wants to know what she's been doing. He's very controlling. And the controlling's led to almost her death. And I'm sickened by it.
He says this is the second time that Phillips has attacked his daughter while she's been pregnant. He says he begged her to cut Phillips out of her life.
People want to give people chances.
Now he's hoping Phillips is held responsible for trying to murder his little girl, and maybe others out there can learn from his family's pain.
Don't let it happen. The beatings don't just start and stop. They never stop.
Now, her dad tells us that doctors have been able to detect a heartbeat. As we mentioned, Elizabeth is currently pregnant. Her dad also tells us that Elizabeth is doing better too, that she was taken off a ventilator and she is currently breathing on her own, but anything can happen. Live in Grand Rapids tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.